Hey guys, I don't know if you've ever thought about this before, but I have, and so I thought it'd be fun to discuss it with you guys. Is it okay for Christians to get plastic surgery? So that's what we'll be chatting about today. If you're new to my channel, my name is Alana, and my channel is all about marriage, homemaking, healthy living, and homeschooling, so please subscribe. So like I say in a lot of my videos, when asking questions like this, like, is it okay for Christians to do whatever? It's pretty amazing how many times the answer goes back to the heart. The heart, the heart, the heart. It is a heart issue, you guys, because we're talking about vanity here, right? I'm talking about the beautification, the attempt to beautify plastic surgery, because usually it comes out kind of crazy. But the attempt to beautify plastic surgery, that kind of plastic surgery is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about if you get into a car accident and you need to do surgical procedures to make you look like yourself again. That's different, you know? I'm talking about when you say, I want to change this about myself, and then you go pay a doctor to cut you and change that, or attempt to change that. That's what I'm talking about. So it's a heart issue, and it's not a sin. It isn't a sin. It is not a sin to get plastic surgery. It can be a sin if your heart is in sin. And it's really, really confusing and tricky. I cannot give you a concrete answer. I can tell you what I think, and I can give you things to work with. The first being, it's a heart issue. It's not a sin. All things are permissible, but not all things are beneficial. So there's definitely things that are clearly sin, right, in Scripture. Those are sin. You stay away from those. You don't do them. And then there's things that are not clearly sin in the Bible, but they can be for you if your heart is sinning, and it can be completely innocent for me or somebody else if my heart is clear. It's so confusing. So it's a heart issue. I think the question that needs to be asked is, how far are you willing to go for vanity, and why? Why? That's the question to examine your heart. Why are you willing to go that far for vanity? What is going on in your heart and your head? What's going on? Are you not content with how God designed you? Are you not content with how you look? Why? Who is telling you that what you look like is not okay or good enough? Obviously not the Lord. The world must be. And so our mind, we're adopting worldly thinking, and we're adopting worldly definitions of beauty and then pursuing them. It's really confusing and tricky. And I'm not saying because of all that stuff that I just said, that means plastic surgery is wrong. No, I have to stand by that it isn't a sin, but I've tried so hard to put myself in the position where, how would me saying I want a breast augmentation be anything ever not vain and not pursuing physical beauty defined by the world and not being discontent? Like, I can't. So if you're out there, one of you, a believing woman that truly, truly believes her heart was not in a worldly pursuit and truly believes that a breast augmentation that you got, or the plastic surgery procedure that you did to beautify yourself, was completely in faith and not pursuing worldliness and vanity according to the world, then I would love to hear your testimony, because I can't put myself in a place where I would say, oh yeah, okay, I understand your heart and I see why you did it. That's great. I just can't do it. I've tried, because I want to be gracious and understanding, and I want to be open-minded to people, sisters in the Lord that do this. There are sisters in the Lord that go and do plastic surgery, and I want to be like, why? Please tell me, what is your thought process? Because I don't understand. I really don't. I've even asked my Hector. I've even asked my husband, my Hector, what would you think if I came to you and asked you to do this or that? And he's told me that he would be extremely disappointed and saddened at my lack of contentment and my pursuit of vanity and worldly thinking, he would be saddened. And that's good. I'm glad. I am so glad that he would be. However, he did say he would tell me no. At first, during the conversation, he said, like, I would be really sad and all that stuff I just said, and that it would be something between me and God. You know, it's nothing that he can change my heart about. And then he said, but I wouldn't let you do it. I would say, no, you do not have my blessing to do that. And I'm really glad. I'm really glad about that. Now, I've had many conversations throughout the years, you know, with a couple of people here and there, just because this is a conversation to have. And we always talk about, okay, well, where's the line? Where's the line of vanity and beauty? There's makeup, and there's plucking eyebrows, and there's doing your nails, right? There's shaving, there's lotion, there's oils, there's smelling nice, there's taking care of your hair, there's jewelry, there's nice clothing. Where's the line? You know, is it all wrong then? I argue that no, it isn't all wrong. I argue that cutting yourself, risking your life, putting yourself under anesthesia, and I personally know someone that almost died on the operation table getting breast implants. Is it worth it? No. But risking your life for beauty, and then allowing someone to cut your skin and move things around to where the recuperation is so excruciatingly painful, I think that's in a different camp than makeup and doing your hair. I really do. It's just different. It's like set apart. Kind of like all sin is sin. It's all wrong. But sexual morality is set apart because you're sinning against your own body. You know, it's different than lying. It's all wrong, but lying is different than sexual immorality. So it's set apart. I think surgery is set apart from my dog is dreaming. I think it's different than doing your hair nice, right? So we still want to ask that question. We still want to ask ourselves, why do I wear makeup? Why? Why do I want that nice shirt? Why do I pluck my eyebrows? Why? In a way, yeah, we have kind of conformed to what the world says is beautiful, right? I grew my eyebrows out because they're in style again to have big eyebrows. Am I sinning? No, I'm not, because I can say in clear conscience, that looks really pretty, I want to do it, and it's not an idol. It's not something that if I didn't have, at least I think, if I didn't have, I would be devastated about. If I couldn't put makeup on before I left the house one day because I was in a rush, I would be okay. I wouldn't be like, no, we're going to be 40 minutes late because I cannot go anywhere without my makeup. No one can see me without my makeup because it matters that much to me. Nope. I can leave the house without makeup on. So that's how I know it's not an idol in my life. That's how I know that it's not in an unhealthy level. I like makeup. I think it's fun. I think it's beautiful. I think I like it the way it makes me look. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that because I know that I can live without it. Same with hair. Sometimes I don't wash my hair and it looks really bad down, so I just put it in a ponytail, versus doing whatever I have to do to make my hair look good every single day, or then things are gonna go wrong for other people in my life and for myself. That would be an indicator like there's a problem. There's a problem here, you know. I do facials, I do my nails, I wear lotion, I wear perfume, I shave my legs and my armpits. Those are things I do for beautification. Some people don't shave their legs and their armpits. That doesn't mean, that means that they're investing in other ways in their beauty. I guarantee you, all these, you know, like I live among many, many Mennonites, and they wear their hair lovely, put up in a pretty bun with a beautiful bonnet and a nice dress. Sure, they claim that they're trying not to attract any attention to themselves, so they don't wear makeup, they don't wear jewelry, they don't do anything beautiful, but sure they do. They make their dress nice, right? And they do their hair nice, right? And they make sure that they look presentable before they leave home. So no matter how you slice it, everybody does something to look nice. It is deceiving yourself to say, we don't put any effort into looking nice. Yeah, you do. Unless you come out looking like a cave woman, don't tell me you don't put any effort into looking nice, because everybody does, no matter what. So is that sinful? No. It is not sinful to beautify. It is not sinful to want to look nice. It is not sinful to take pride in your appearance. It could be though, right? Because let's just take the stuff I do: nails, shaving, facials, makeup, eyebrows, doing my hair. If I couldn't do any of those things for whatever reason, and then I sinned because I couldn't do it, or I sinned in order to attain it, that would be revealing my heart. That would be a sign that there's a problem. And that would be then a point to examine, like, what's going on here? Is this an idol? Is this too important to me? If I come out bad in a picture, am I like, erase that picture from Facebook, I look horrible? No, I don't care. There are some ugly pictures of me on Facebook, and I don't care, because I'm with my family, and it's beautiful to me because they're all with me, and I look really bad in the picture. But I bet you in 20 years, when I look wrinkly and old, I'll look at that picture and say, wow, I look great. It's really funny. So let's see. So I guess in a nutshell, we all have to examine our hearts, all of us. We all have to ask ourselves why we do what we do, be at peace with that, make sure that it's not an idol in our life, make sure that we're content with how God made us, and not fall into guilt or thinking that we're sinning when we want to look nice, not falling into condemning others and judging others if they do things that you don't do for beautification, because guess what? You do stuff too. And just if they do more or other things that you don't do, that doesn't mean they're wrong or you're wrong. You've just drawn your line in a different spot than they've drawn their line, you know? But I do think plastic surgery isn't set apart. Still, I'm not saying it's sinful. I'm just saying it really calls for immense heart examination. How far? Why are you willing to go so far for vanity? That's the question. Why? And then dig deep. Dig deep. And that's pretty much it. I hope this is helpful and interesting to you, and I would love to hear your thoughts, because like I said, this is one of those topics where it's like, why? I want to understand, and you just don't. And there may be somebody out there that can really shed some light on some things that I'm ignorant to. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this conversation. Have a great day.